Portugal. The Portugal is one of the lesser known members of the gull family. Of the family Laridae in the suborder Lari, sub-suborder Frickinus Nuisancus. They are typically medium to large birds, although some grow as large as 35,603 square miles. They were first founded in 868, nesting on the Iberian Peninsula in southwestern Europe. They typically have stout, longish bills and webbed feet, sometimes two, sometimes 20,309,573, approximately at the 2016 aerian census. They have harsh wailing or squawking calls, and they communicate them by telephone. Most Portugals are ground nesting carnivores, with Folar de Chaves and yoghurt among their favourite foods. In the 15th and 16th century, Portugals established the first global empire, becoming one of the world's first major economic, political and military powers between nesting seasons. Certain species, for example the Lesser Spotted Workman Portugal, have exhibited tool use behaviour, using paintbrushes to decorate houses and pens to raise inflated invoices for it. The Portugal's mating habits vary. From late teens until marriage, it is twice a night without fail. After marriage, it is birthdays, anniversaries, and every other Saturday when the in-laws have the kids. The exception is lingerie nights, when the pre-marriage nookiness rate returns with a vengeance. Portugals rest in large, densely packed, noisy colonies, such as downtown Lisbon. They lay 2 or 3 speckled eggs in nests composed of vegetation, cover it with paella, and sell it to the tourists as local cuisine at €150 a go. The young are precocial, being born with dark mottled down and go into an educational system that is divided into preschool for those aged under 6, basic education for 9 years, secondary education 3 years, higher education subdivided in university and polytechnic education, and flight. As with most European species, Portugals fly on the right wing side of the road. Portugals have left a profound cultural and architectural influence across the globe, and a hell of a mess across tall buildings. Fun fact: the Portugal was invaded on the 19th of November 1807 by an Imperial French corps under Jean-Andoche Junot. Startled, it crapped all over his hat until it was bright white, at which point his men thought he had surrendered and legged it. Catarrh is an inflammation of the mucous membranes in one of the airways or cavities of the body, usually with reference to the throat and paranasal sinuses. Fun fact: the above was going to read, catarrh is a 6-stringed instrument. Notable exponents include Jimi Hendrix, Mick Ronson, and Canada. I changed it at the last minute. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I'm reading from my book. These are the series that I'm doing in my quiet voice of Paul Murphy's Extremely Unlikely History of the World Part 2. There I am there in my younger days with my beautiful children. Can you see that? Aren't they gorgeous? Never mind me, just my beautiful children. Most wonderful children in the world ever.